Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this short review of this power bank which I've been using. If you're like me, you're wild camping and you're relying on sort of devices for filming clips and powering all your tech on your camps, a power bank is an absolutely essential item. Lots of people use mobile phones for navigating, and whilst I always advocate having a map and compass and knowing how to use it, it's just a reality that some people rely on the mobile phones. If you are going to be doing that, which again I'd advise against, you need to at least make sure that you have a backup device for charging your mobile phone, and that's where power banks or power solutions come in really handy. Now there's always a bit of a trade-off in terms of weight and bulk, especially if you are into your lightweight wild camping, which many of you are. I always try, but I always fail spectacularly. But this bit of kit allows me to travel with a relatively lightweight and small form factor device, and it's the Pilot X7 and the company is called Energy QC. I've used this on my recent wild camps and it's nice to have something in a smaller form factor. This is how it comes. You also get your USB-C cable with it, which is bi-directional. I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But you know, typical sort of design for a power bank. The capacity is 20,000 milliamp hours, so you get a good few charges out of it before you're running out of juice. But it's nice and solid in this black and red design. You've got one button on the front there, which is short press, shows you how much power is left in the device itself. Obviously got 4 quadrants, so that's fully charged at the moment. You've got a handy little torch feature on the front, 2 USB-C outputs. You've got a micro USB output or input, and you've got your standard USB-C on the front there. In terms of the form factor and the ports, that's absolutely it. So let's talk about some of the features which make this a good bit of kit. So the main feature for me is the ability to high-speed charge your devices if they support it. Most mobile phones at the moment have a function for a fast charge, and also various drones do. I've got a DJI Mini 3 Pro, and with the battery hub you can use a fast charge feature as well. Not all power banks support this, but this one does, and it has the ability to charge your devices at up to 3.1 amps, which significantly cuts down the time required to top up your phone or other device. It can do that via the USB-A or the USB-C out as well. So that's a really handy feature for this particular power bank. So the other good feature is the bi-directional USB-C cable. So that means you can use it USB-A into your USB-C devices, or charging it up from the wall, you can go USB-A into USB-C in just to charge the power bank back. So that's a handy feature, and that also comes in useful when you want to fast charge this back up or get some fast charge into your fast charge compatible devices. Another good feature of this is that it's compatible with a wide range of devices. It's got some clever hardware inside which checks the compatibility of whatever you're charging up, and it knows what current that device requires. That's good because you don't want to potentially be frying some expensive electronics, and it just gives you that extra peace of mind. And the final sort of handy little feature, which comes, you know, in a lot of these power banks, but it's always nice to have, if you long press that button on the front, you get this nice little flashlight, which is quite bright. So if you fumble around in the dark in your tent, you can't find your torch, I've always got this to hand overnight when I'm charging my mobile phone. You've got this handy little flashlight feature, which is really nice to see. It's really well screwed together, nice and solid. Sometimes these are a bit flimsy, but this is really well put together, so I've got no concerns with sort of long-term use of this product. I like the way you've got a visual kind of indicator of how much charge is left in the actual power bank itself, but that is about it really. It's good capacity, 20,000 milliamp hours. It's you know, equipped with the latest technology for fast charging your devices. It knows the current that your device requires, so you're not going to break any of your expensive kit. It's got the torch feature, the bi-directional USB-C function, 2 USB-As, USB-C in and out, and the micro USB there as well for some of the sort of more legacy devices. So good bit of kit, and at a very reasonable price on Amazon at the moment. So if you need your tech to be lasting when you're in the great outdoors, give this a look, and I'll leave links below in the description box. Thanks for watching, and I will see you back for another wild camp very soon.